Fairfield Hospital was the place that my brother was first sent to when he was diagnosed with HIV in the mid-80s.
I was diagnosed with HIV over 30 years ago, and Positive Women Victoria, we had our first office here in the gardens at the little cottage in the gardens here.
This was a very special place to come to be cared for, and the staff here were remarkable.
My mum loves this story, so a nurse walked out and asked for Mr. Wright, and one of the patients piped up and said, "Oh honey, we're all looking for him." Although it's so contrast to the awful things that were going on, there was still just this lightness and joy and connection in the community that they created here.
These are also the days when churches would not or refuse to bury people who died from AIDS or who were gay. So they were ostracised, marginalised, stigmatised and discriminated against. So this was a safe place to be treated in the wards here, and this was a safe place to have your funeral, and the AIDS Memorial Garden was a safe place to rest for eternity.
I was very involved in the closure and all the demonstrations and the food strike that happened, and I think at one point we actually took people on beds, rolled them out into the Yarra Bend Drive and trying to protest the closure of the hospital.
It was a place where my brother could be himself, which wasn't really apparent, especially in the late 80s and 90s.
I think it should be known by everybody that this is a sacred place, I think, and the garden is an incredibly sacred place.